little bit about the process through the years.
Well, it's funny you say family-friendly scary, and I think the reason why we've been able to achieve family-friendly scary is because we use the art of puppetry. You take, for example, I'm going to start showing you guys some stuff. Well, characters from Dark Crystal. Are you guys able to see the Skeksis? Oh, great. So you take the Skeksis from Dark Crystal. These are some of the most terrifying and horrendous looking creatures. But through the art of puppetry, knowing that they're puppets, it allows you to, handle it a little bit better. It's like knowing that they're puppets makes it kind of feel safe. Even taking a look at more Skeksis, Auguras are terrifying. But knowing that I was a puppet, you could accept it, you could handle it. Frank Oz was once quoted as saying that Jim Henson provided young audiences the opportunity to face their fears in a safe environment. So much so that parents, and again, it goes along with our brand, parents have come to expect when they see the Jim Henson name on any kind of property that it's going to be safe and accessible for their kids. With Labyrinth, I want to show you guys a photo well, look at the characters in the goblins from Labyrinth. I don't know who remembers that scene when they were appearing and disappearing.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah. I think everybody remembers every scene from Labyrinth.
Before they took the little baby, that to me was terrifying. These little characters, just because as growing up as a kid, those are the things that scared you. It's what you didn't see that scared you the most. And knowing that they were puppets, I know for me when I saw it, I was like, oh, these are puppets. I was even talking to my nephew about it earlier. He was 12, and he was like, oh, it's just makeup. It's fine. They're not really that scary. Once you know that, you're able to really feel more comfortable with it. And you take another character like the Junk Lady. I know, Clark, that was a favorite of yours.
I love the Junk Lady. I wish I could have a doll of her with all of her accessories. Yeah. Even now. That's not little kid me. That's right now.
Ludo's a great example. This is a prototypical, as a child, this is what you used to run into your mom and dad's room and say, there's a monster in my closet. You would picture a monster like Ludo. But because he was so lovable and we gave him a personality through puppetry and through performance, the suit performer in there, it was a different kind of character. You instantly fell in love.
Well, even the Fire Gang, who you just had a little quick, these guys, oh, I love them so much. Their song is so good. But the idea, their eyeballs are popping out.
Yes.
They're throwing their heads up in the air. They're juggling their limbs. This is messed up, but it's amazing.
It's amazing because, and that's what we try to do, is we try to balance the dark with whimsy and comedy. Hoggle, he's also a terrifying looking character, but he provided comic relief, in that story. And he also had one of the biggest character arcs where he was a bit of a trickster, but he formed such a friendship with Sarah so there was a lesson in his character. So we try to balance the dark and the scary with whimsy and comedy, but we always walk that line of, again, family-friendly scary, but never gory. That's the one thing you'll never see in a Henson film, is gore. In a Henson, something from the Jim Henson Company. If you see it from the Henson Alternative, I can't make any promises. So.
That's